Hello, nice to meet you again and welcome to Kênh News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. And now, today's headlines. Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee attends a meeting with leaders of Thới Lai District and certain Commune Party Committee on the situation of advanced new style rural construction. Leader of Cần Thơ City had received Miss Cara River, Australian Consul General in HCMC on her working visit to Cần Thơ City. The Cara River Park luxury apartment project operators area at Lê Tấn Quốc Street, Hưng Thạnh Ward, Cái Răng District, Cần Thơ City has just opened. Top news. On the morning of September 12, Mr. Nguyễn Văn Hiếu, an alternate member of the party Central Committee, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, attends a meeting with leaders of Thới Lai District and certain Commune Party Committee on the situation of advanced new style rural construction. Mr. Nguyễn Văn Hiếu, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, emphasized that the national target program to build new style rural standards is entering a phase that requires the level of standardization to be much higher than in the previous phase. Therefore, great efforts from the whole political system are needed. With the above spirit, the Secretary noted that district and commune leaders need to pay special attention to developing transport infrastructure, unleashing labor, and promoting the development of collective economic models to create value chains. New values bring income to people, as well as create motivation for local socio-economic development. In addition, district and commune governments must further improve autonomy in mobilizing investment resources to build criteria for how people's lives can truly be improved, not simply completed. The set of criteria often recognize communes as meeting advanced new style rural standards. On the afternoon of September 11, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hà had a meeting with Miss Cara River, Australian Consul General in HCMC on her working visit to Cần Thơ City.
Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hà respectfully thanked the Australian Consul General in Ho Chi Minh City for many contributions and support for the development of Cần Thơ City, especially in terms of health, education, climate change, clean water, rural roads, and bridges in the area. At the same time, the city hopes that the Australian side will be interested in investing in some fields such as high-tech agriculture, energy, science, and technology in Cần Thơ City, because according to city leaders, investment in Cần Thơ City is an investment for the entire Mekong Delta region, and is also the fastest investment because the two sides have had a close relationship and coordination for a long time. Ms. Cara River commented that Cần Thơ City is an important area in the Australian alumni network in Vietnam because there are many international students receiving scholarships from the Australian government. At the same time, she also said that in the coming time, there will be support for Cần Thơ City and the Mekong Delta on climate change and energy conversion.
After 5 years of implementing the Vietnam Green Growth Urban Development Plan until the year 2030, Cần Thơ City implemented 6 social housing projects for low-income people in urban areas and industrial park workers with 8.66 hectares of area.
To the present, there are 3 social housing projects completed and put into use with 587 apartments. 2 projects are under construction investment with about 1,640 apartments, and 1 project has not been implemented with a scale of 232 apartments. The city is also interested in renovating and embellishing housing areas. Residential areas are mostly concentrated in urban central district, Ninh Kiều Bình Thủy, Cái Răng, and mainly invest in upgrading the infrastructure system, technical infrastructure, and social infrastructure in urban areas.
On the morning of September 12, Cần Thơ Department of Science and Technology held a conference on disseminating the law amending and supplementing some articles of the intellectual property law and guiding the registration and development of intellectual property. The conference introduced to attendees an overview of the law amending and supplementing some articles of the Intellectual Property Law No. 7, 2022, QS 15, dated June 16, 2022, went on effect from January 1, 2023. New features of the Intellectual Property Law on trademarks, industrial designs, and inventions. The new points of the Intellectual Property Law on inventions and industrial designs are the result of science and technology tasks during the state budget. New points of the Intellectual Property Law on complaints and protection of intellectual property rights. The conference also guided delegates to register for protection of trademarks, industrial designs and inventions, register to support intellectual property protection costs at home and abroad, and support the implementation of science and technology tasks under Cần Thơ City Intellectual Property Development Program until the year 2030. We turn to other news. The working group of Tháp 10 District led by Ms. Nguyễn Thị Quý, Secretary of the District Party Committee, Chairwoman of People's Council of Tháp 10 District, Đồng Tháp Province, has just come to resort and strain experiences in building new style rural area in Vĩnh Thạnh District. At the meeting, leaders of People's Committee of Thành, Commune, Thạnh District informed delegation about the process of new style rural construction, as well as the results of building Thành, Commune to meet exemplary new style rural standards by the year 2023, aiming to build new style smart rural commune in the future. Along with that, difficulties and obstacles in implementing the criteria for building new style rural areas, advanced new style rural areas, and exemplary new style rural areas, especially solutions to handle the problem of household waste and agricultural production waste. The Cara River Park luxury apartment project operators area at Lê Tấn Quốc Street, Hưng Thạnh, Cái Răng District, Cần Thơ City has just opened, attracting a large number of guests in Cần Thơ and other provinces of the southwest, and HCMC City come to visit and get experience.
The executive building area has a spacious space. The Cara River Park luxury apartment project's layout is carefully invested, simulates the whole scene, and the overall architecture is placed right in the center of the executive building. There are also 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms for model apartments. The Cara River Park luxury apartment project began construction on August 8, 2023, with the expectation of attracting investment both inside and outside Mekong Delta region and Ho Chi Minh City.
From the beginning year until now, Cần Thơ Children's Hospital has received 132 cases of inpatient treatment due to severe dengue fever, of which 3 patients did not survive. Although the number of cases has decreased, cases of serious complications such as complications of liver damage and blood clotting disorders have increased. This year, dengue fever appears sporadically. Not only children but adults also get sick. There is no vaccine for dengue fever, so prevention is still the key thing we have to do. Households should regularly clean and ventilate their homes, kill larvae, kill mosquitoes, and sleep under the net to prevent dengue fever. Agriculture news. Vietnam Agricultural Products Festival Vĩnh Long in 2023 opened on the evening of September 11 in Vĩnh Long Province. The event is held by the Provincial People's Committee in coordination with the Central Vietnam Farmers Union and takes place until September 17. Vietnam Agricultural Products Festival Vĩnh Long in 2023 has the participation of 23 provinces and cities. Each locality brings typical agricultural products and old-cut products to exchange and find opportunities for cooperation and development. Within the framework of the event, many activities will take place, such as a contest of delicious dishes made from typical agricultural products of Vĩnh Long Province, a contest of delicious rice trays, and etc. This Agricultural Products Festival plays a very important role and is expected to remove many bottlenecks. And now a quick check on weather condition. Thank you very much for your joining us. Please visit us on our website, kentatv.vn. Bye for now.